Well, it was meant to be like a celebratory, video, but unfortunately, it's more like a little disappointing one. It's not like, oh man, just like me bawling my eyes off. Just Arsenal did, score the equalizer in the tie 2-2, but god damn it, man, there was a lot of missed opportunities, man. This right here was supposed to be like, guys, we won the first leg, yay! To like, god damn it. By the way, I'm not sponsored by them obviously because very small channel, but Seagrams only has 3% alcohol and it tastes great. Ah, so good. But anyway, back to this game. Nervous as fuck. But you know what? I will say I'm gonna give Arsenal credit, like at least for the first early portions. You can tell, like after like the initial like first couple minutes of like being a little nervous, I can tell the players were very nervous. After that, the first couple minutes, they finally controlled the game a little bit. Bukayo Saka had the first early goal. I was like freaking screaming, like let's go! And then honestly, Ben White should have scored the second. Arsenal should have scored 2 goals, early goal, man. Ben White, bro, you got to make that shot, man. If he would have made that shot, Arsenal being up 2-0, now it would have been a little more nervous for the Bayern side. But fuck, when he missed that, man, I had a freaking sinking feeling that Bayern was gonna come back or score because that was a very missed opportunity. And sure enough, not even like 2 or 3 minutes later, Bayern scores. And by the way, the Arsenal made very uncharacteristic mistakes, man, especially in this game. Like, first of all, Raya, why are you so out? Why are you so out, man? Just come on, just stay. If you're gonna be out, but don't be too out because Gabriel, like, you can tell Gabriel wanted to do like a simple pass map, but fishing that Ryan was already back, like already too close to him. He had no choice but to try to pass to Jakob Kiwior, who, in my opinion, should have handled the ball way better than he did, man. He had like his reaction to that pass from Gabriel was very slow, and sure enough, I think it was Leroy Sané or somebody else. I do not remember. They stole a ball, got there. Serge Gnabry, of course, Serge Gnabry scores. I'm not surprised, and he scored. And then after that, two Arsenal players, they're trying to control the game again, but again, mistakes. Like Saliba fouling, forgot who it was. I think it was Gnabry, maybe, or either Gnabry or Sonic, but it was after when Jakob Kiwior got freaking burned. I think, yeah, it was Sonic. Sonic just burned Kiwior, and it resulted like Saliba fouling somebody in the box, and obviously Harry Kane was gonna score that penalty. I mean, he always scores against Arsenal. Like I had a strong feeling he was gonna score somehow, either first or second leg against Arsenal. But and also, they're right. That was a really bad. What were you doing in that penalty, man? But anyway, but after the first half, man, Arsenal were down 2-1. Um, yeah, that first time Arsenal were losing since the Porto game, and also the first time they were like losing for a long period of time. Because keep in mind, the Porto game, yeah, Arsenal lost 1-0, but it was a very end of the, at the end of the game, it was pretty much one of the last shots from Porto, and it was a great goal. This one was like, okay, now it's a long period of time, Arsenal being down 2-1. But to Arsenal's credit, and also I'm gonna give Arteta a lot of credit for making the substitution. First, he took out Jakob Kiwior at halftime, which it was the right decision. Jakob Kiwior was not only he was nervy, he had a terrible game. He had he. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. He was struggling mighty against Leroy Sané. And no joke, when he brought in Zinchenko, I was actually kind of worried because like, ooh, Zinchenko defensively, but to Zinchenko's credit, he hold his own against Leroy Sané. So good job for Zinchenko on that one. But then, um, and then after that, like Arsenal did get control a little bit of the game to try and get the equalizer, but it was just not for naught. Bayern got close a couple of times as well. There was a free. I don't know if it was in the first or second half, but Bayern had like another transition. Arsenal, you need to work on your transition defense, man, especially after this game. But they were in transition again, and I'm gonna give both Ben White and Martin Odegaard. Bro, they both sprinted backwards, especially Odegaard. Odegaard was able to at least um shield or like block, no, not block, but he got in the way just a little bit for Ben White to steal the ball away, and then for to Odegaard to steal the ball away. Great job from those two defensively on that one, man. Because if they didn't do that, Bayern would have scored three. They should have scored three, honestly. But yeah, so and then and also that, like I said, I want to give Arteta credit for making the right substitutions. Like he got the Zinchenko one correctly for Jakub Kiwior. He put in both Trossard and Gabriel Jesus in here in the game. And yeah, man, and Gabriel Jesus made a great assist for Trossard, who scores. Trossard, man, he's so underrated, man. He is the super sub that Arsenal needs right now. Especially he's gonna be needed much in the second leg. I don't know if he's gonna start. Although preferably I don't like to have him start, but if we need a goal, Trossard's right there to help. But yeah, tough game. Ended 2-2. Kind of a missed opportunity from Arsenal because some of the goals like they conceded were just off of mistakes. But hopefully they'll look at this game. Okay, we know what to do now against Bayern. But the only thing is now Bayern's gonna be at home, and it's gonna be tough because Bayern in Germany. Keep in mind the fans were not in this game. Bayern Munich were not in this game because our fans because what happened with Lazio in the previous round of 16. But they're gonna be loud. They're gonna be like pushing for Bayern, and also Bayern at home are a pretty good side. So it's gonna be tough. But you know what? For Arsenal, man, you gotta do it. You miss your opportunity in this game. You got to do it. You can't make the same mistake you did this game because Bayern will punish you. And be glad that Bayern only scored twice because there are times where Bayern could have scored more, like the breakaway what I talked about with when they got in the transition, and thankfully both Odegaard and Ben White saved the day. And also, Kingsley Coleman he freaking megged Raya, but thankfully hit the post. So that was, oh man, I got so scared. And also, I'm going to talk about briefly a little bit about the end with the, was it a pen or penalty? And at first I thought it was. I was screaming at the top of my lungs like, "Ref, what the fuck are you doing? That was a fucking pen. He hit him. There was contact." But when you look at the replay, obviously, it felt like Saka was the one who got. I don't think he tried to get in the way, but hit Neuer make contact with Neuer. But it is what it is. It's not a pen for me. Initially, I thought it was. I was fucking screaming my lungs out, but it is what it is. All right, well, I'm gonna go to the player ratings for Arsenal. So give me one side set up the sofa score. All right, guys, we're here, and if you look at the attack momentum, this is exactly what I would say, man. First, Bayern had like the early stages, then Arsenal pretty much took over for the majority of the game. But unfortunately, even with the control of the attack momentum, Bayern had 2 goals, and then when they went after halftime, Arsenal still had control a little bit. But then Bayern found ways to come back. Or then Arsenal scored their second goal, and Bayern and both Arsenal were kind of like neck to neck, see who wants to get the goal, but it was too little too late for both teams. But yeah, man, it was just an unfortunate for Arsenal because like they're gonna look back at the mistakes they made this game. But they're gonna be happy at least Trossard got the equalizer and then 2-2. If you look at the statistics real quick, Arsenal had a 1.22 xG to Bayern's 2.08. Yeah, this makes sense. I think although Arsenal and Bayern both each scored twice, there were opportunities for both teams. I think Bayern had the more better opportunities, honestly, the more clearer chances. But although actually no, looking back, it was about even, honestly. Arsenal had more ball possession. Yeah, that makes more sense. Like 59 to Bayern's 41. Bayern was more like we'll attack you in transition or we'll capitalize on your mistake, which they did beautifully, man. I give them credit for that. Arsenal had 13 total shots to Bayern's 8. Yeah, 4 shots on target to Bayern's 2. Hey, Bayern was perfect on their shots, man. That's how you gotta be sometimes, man. There were some off targets. Source had more corners, more offsides than Bayern. Bayern hit the woodwork. That was a Kingsley Coleman strike. But yeah, our Arsenal had more more accurate passes. Bayern had more long ball, which was pretty damn accurate. Holy crap, I didn't realize that. And Arsenal had more more accurate crosses than them. So overall, yeah, you just like a missed opportunity, man. Just mistakes. And if you make mistakes against this Bayern team, yes, they're not playing at their best, but if you make mistakes, they're gonna capitalize. All right? Keep in mind, Arsenal, this isn't the Premier League. You're not facing like weaker opposition. This is one of the best teams in Germany. Yes, I know Bayern's not doing that well in Germany, but they're still like what? They're in the league there. They're still the second best. So I mean, come on. Well, yeah. So just unfortunate, really. Let's look at the lineups real quick and my personal player ratings. David Raya, he was 15-18 on his accurate passes, 104 on his long balls, and that's basically it. Overall, I'm gonna look back at that miscommunication. That was bad from David Raya. I'm not going to lie. I can't blame Gabriel on that one. That was more so David Raya. But yeah, and also that penalty that he tried to say, that was bad. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat, that was really bad. Overall, they gave him a 6.4. I'm gonna give him a 6. He wasn't directly a fault for either goal, but he could have done a much better job. Ben White, he got the assist for Bukayo Saka. He was 0-1 as ground duels, 1-2 aerial duels. He lost position 15 times. It's a bit much, especially against Bayern. 82% accurate on his passes. One key pass, which led to the goal. 2 of 4 on his long balls. He had one shot on target, one off target, and he did one big chance miss. Defensively, I'm going to give White credit. I thought he played well defensively. But, man, I'm going to highlight this. Big chances missed, one. And that was, if he would have made that, damn, man, just looking back at it, just he would have made it, bro. But Arsenal only up 2, and now have more control of the game. But instead, it gave Bayern a lifeline, which they scored both goals in the first half. But in 2 Arsenal, they scored the second. But yeah, this you Ben White, you can't miss this chance against Bayern, especially how important this was. And hopefully, if you get another opportunity, you better make that goal, man, because oof, that was like the first domino effect for Bayern to coming back into this game, man. But yeah, just tough. But overall, 6.8. I feel like he did well defensively, so I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10, man. I will give him a better rating than that, but that missed opportunities for just hurts. It hurts. William Saliba, he made 1 interception, 2 tackles, he drip past ones. He committed 1 penalty, 3 of it on his ground duels, 1, 2 or 3 aerial duels, 1. Lost possession 13 times, was fouled 4 times, or actually no, he committed 4 fouls. 88% accurate on his passes, 1 of 5 on his long balls, 1 of 1 on his dribble attempts. Now for William Saliba, I thought he played well, especially in the second. I thought he played really great in the second half, but the first half was kind of iffy, especially like the penalty that the penalty that he got, but or he like I said, the commit that he committed, but overall I thought he had a good game. 6.3. You know what? Because of that penalty committed, I'm gonna give him a 6. It wasn't his best game, but second half really improved after the first half. As for Gabriel Magalhaes, he made 1 clearance, 1 tackle. He was 3-5 on his ground duels, 1, 0-1 air duels, 1. He lost possession 4 times. He committed 2 fouls, was fouled twice, 95% on his passes, 0 out of 1 on his long balls. He had one shot off target. Overall, not I thought he was good. I couldn't really blame too much on Bayern's like first goal, but yeah, just like I said, just a missed opportunity again with Saliba. I thought he played well down the stretch, so I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. Jakob Kiwior, 2 tackles, he was drip past once. It was Leroy Sané. Um, 3-2 on his ground dose one, 1-1 air dose one. He lost possession 5 times, 80% accurate on his passes. He had one shot on target, one off target. Yeah, it wasn't his best game. Leroy Sané was cooking him throughout the whole game, honestly. And in my opinion, Silver scored really nice then with a 6.6 rating because in my opinion, I'm gonna give him a 4. It wasn't his best game. In my opinion, I feel like Jakob Q will be best suited if against teams who are like doesn't have like the best wingers. Because I feel like he does struggle a little bit with speedy wingers like Leroy Sané, and sure enough, he struggled mightily. But yeah, for me, a 4 out of 10, and he was rightfully, subbed out. Martin Odegaard, he got the man of the match from UEFA. 88% accurate, expecting 5 key passes, 1 or 2 on his long balls. He had one shot block. He was 2-4 on his dribble attempts, 14 on his ground was 1, 13 lost possession. He committed 1 foul. He made 2 interceptions, 2 tackles. He was dribbled pass twice. Overall, pretty good game for Martin Odegaard, man. I thought he controlled the midfield a little bit. It wasn't like his best performance, but overall, though, I thought he had a good job. He did a good job in the midfield, so supporting Saka. Um, and yeah, man, I thought he played well. I thought he really played well offensively and defensively because he slowed down whoever was on the counterattack along with Ben White. So yeah, overall, pretty good job for Martin Odegaard. For me, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10 for me. Jorginho, 85% on his passes, 0 out of 1 on his long balls. 4-7 on his ground duels 1, 1-1 air duels 1, lost possession 7 times. He made 1 foul, was fouled once. He made 1 clearances, 1 interception, 3 tackles. He was dripped past once. A, a mixed bag for Jorginho because on one hand he was making some pretty good passes. He was trying to control the game a little bit, trying to break down Bayern's press, but it's just you can just tell his legs gave out to him, especially in the second half. In my opinion, he should have been subbed out at the half line, but I understand why. And I thought that Arteta should have subbed him off for Partey early, but judging what we saw from Partey this game, I can see why Arteta didn't bring Partey in because holy crap. But yeah, for Jorginho, kind of mixed bag for me. They give him a 6.7. I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. He wasn't like in the first half, I thought he was fine, but then the second half, you can just tell he was wary. So yeah. So overall, yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6. Declan Rice, 94% on his passes, 1 key pass. He was 1 of 4 on his crosses, 2 of 4 on his long balls. He had 1 shot block. He was 2 of 2 on his dribble attempt. He was 5 or 6 ground duels 1, 1 aerial duels 1. Lost possession 7 times. Was fouled twice. He blocked 1 shot. He made 1 tackle. He was dripped as well. I thought he had a good game, Declan Rice, man. Especially in the second half, he was like all over the pitch. Like I do give him credit. He thrives. In my opinion, he thrives in battles like this. But in my opinion, I think in the second leg, I truly believe that Arteta might have to put Rice in in the 6th role and put maybe put Jorginho. Oh no, never mind because they're progressing. Probably not, but overall, yeah, I would put Declan Rice in the 6th role in the second leg. It's just my opinion, but yeah, just overall, I thought he had a good game though, man. He had a good game. 7.2, yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10 for me. Bukayo Saka, he got the goal. He had 1 shot on target, which was a goal. He had 1 shot block. He was 0-3 on his dribble attempts, 90% on his passes, 1 key pass, 105 on his crosses, 6 of 14 on his ground duels 1, 0 out of 1 aerial duels 1. Lost possession 16 times, was fouled once. Oh, he committed 1 foul, was fouled 5 times. He was offside once. He made 1 interception, 1 tackle. He was dripped by twice. Overall, a good game for Saka. He got the early goal. He defended pretty good. I know they're gonna be much talk about the if he would have gotten the penalty or not, but it is what it is on that point. In my opinion, it wasn't a pen, but who knows? But yeah, for Saka, I thought he had a good game, man. He started off great. He defended well. I think, although I'll admit, Alphonso Davies did a good job on him. But because of the yellow card that Saka got on Alphonso Davies will now miss that game. So pretty critical to see how that's gonna happen in the second leg. But how's that gonna shape up in the second leg. But hey, man, for this game though, I'm gonna give Saka a 7 out of 10 for me. Gabriel Martinelli, he had one shot off target, two shots blocked, 1 on 4 on his dribble attempts, 93% on his passes, one key pass, 1 on his crosses, 1 on 6 on his ground duels, one lost possession 8 times, committed 1 foul. And that's basically, yeah, for Martinelli, it wasn't his best game. Arsenal were attacking more on the right side. They did go to him a little bit in the start of the second half, but there was I feel like Bayern defended Martinelli pretty well. So yeah, for me, I was gonna give Martinelli a 5 out of 10. It was just not his best game. He was neutralized. I'm not gonna lie. As for Kai Havertz, 94% on his passes, one key pass, which that key pass actually led to Saka's goal. Man, he won the ball back, or he ran back to get the ball, passed it to I believe it was Ben White who got the for Ben White for Saka, and then boom. So I'm gonna give credit for Kai Havertz for that one. He created one big chance, which should have been. He should have gotten an assist. He passed it to Ben White, who spurned his shot. Yeah, man, he should have gotten an assist, unfortunately, but it didn't happen. And overall, though, I feel like he just didn't attack the. Well, he tried, but I feel like Lit and Dyer did a decent job on Havertz early in the match, especially Matthias de Ligt, man. I thought he played phenomenal. But overall, yeah, just he tried. Like he lost position 3 times, committed 2 fouls, fouled once, was offside twice. I mean, one clearances, he was dropped by once. Although I'll give him credit for his defensive work rate as well. Overall, though, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. He should have gotten an assist, but it was just unfortunate that Ben White, spurred his chance. But overall, yeah, just and he played in head in Saka's first goal, so I gotta give him credit for that one. Let's go to the substitutions real quick. Zinchenko, he changed the game when he came in. I was worried about his defense, for his defense, but overall, I thought he sounded pretty good. He made one clearances, 3 tackles. He was dribbled twice though, so that's the one thing I'm worried about Zinchenko sometimes on that, but he didn't bite him this game. He was 4-7 ground duels one, 0 out of 1 aerial duels one, lost position 6 times, committed he was fouled once, 90% on his passes, 204 on his long balls. Overall, when he came in, he changed the game. I thought he played well. Um, he played good defense on Sonny, at least somewhat, but overall, yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. I thought he played well. Leandro Trossard, he got the goal. He had one shot on target, which led to a goal. He was 0 out of 1 on his dribble attempts. 57% on his passes. Zero out of 1 on his long balls. 1-2 on his ground duels. One. Lost position 5 times. He made one tackle. Yeah, he got the important goal, man. That was an important goal from Leandro Trossard. He is definitely one of the most underrated players, man. And he's definitely Arsenal's super sub in terms of goals. This is the second time where he came in and saved Arsenal, man. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10 because he did exactly what he's supposed to, and yeah, man, I'm happy for that. Gabriel Jesus, he got the assist, which was a great assist, man. So give him credit for that one. 3-3 on his dribble attempts. He made 2 key passes. He created one big chance, which led to the goal. So awesome. 4-4 on his ground was one. He lost possession only once, and he made one tackle. Overall, yeah, man. Great, very good game for Gabriel Jesus. When he came in, he got the assist. He was immersed well. Yeah, for me, another great substitution for Arteta, and yeah, 7 out of 10 for me. Thomas Partey, you can just tell that he was not in this game. He 80% on his passes, 1-on-1 his long balls, 0 out of 1 his ground was one. Um, he lost the possession twice, and he committed one foul. Yeah, you can just tell like Partey, he wasn't up to the game, man. He even got a yellow card, which it was a smart yellow, but even still, I feel like I would put Havertz in there and just because I feel like Havertz could have probably had an opportunity because Havertz could score, especially towards the end. But it is what it is. For me personally, though, I'm gonna give Partey a 5. It wasn't his best game, honestly. As for Arteta, man, I'm gonna give Arteta a 7 out of 10 because in the first half, you know, it didn't turn out exactly what he wanted. But the reason why I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10 is because of the substitutions he made. Those substitutions were key. Bringing in Gabriel Jesus, Trossard, and Zinchenko. Great job with the substitutions on that, and helped turn the game, and Arsenal got a draw. He's gonna be disappointed with not winning and going down to in Germany being tied 2-2, but sometimes, man, you just gotta at least you didn't lose. That's the thing. At least you did not lose. But yeah, overall, just good job for Arteta on the substitution, man. 7 out of 10 for me. But yeah, as for Arsenal as a whole, it's unfortunate that they didn't beat Bayern. I was hoping to at least do it at home. In my predictions, I was saying, okay, they'll get a 2-2 draw in Germany, and Arsenal beat them like 2-0 or something. Well, I got the 2 goals right, and I got it tied right, but it was just in the wrong leg. So hopefully in Germany, Arsenal can pull through. It's gonna be tough, especially now with Bayern fans being back. They're gonna be loud. The only solace I have for Arsenal is the fact that Alphonso Davies will miss the game, and judging what looks like Serge Gnabry is gonna miss the game because he suffered a hamstring injury. So who knows on that one? But overall, yeah, man, just we'll see. Hopefully, Arsenal can put this in the rearview mirror, focus on Aston Villa this weekend, and then when they have the chance to face Bayern again, hopefully they won't make those same mistakes, and hopefully they'll go through the same. They'll go through the semifinal for the first time in about I want to say 18 years. Who knows? All right, guys, that's it for me. Well, it was tough, but hey, if you're neutral though, you had a great blast because Arsenal tied with Bayern 2-2, and Real Madrid and Manchester City tied 3-3. If you're a neutral, you had a great time. Although UEFA, man, come on, why would you put both Arsenal and Manchester City games today? A lot of people missed out, especially me. I would have loved to see that game against Man City and Real Madrid, but I was still way too damn focused on my team, so it is what it is. All right, guys, that's it for me. Like and subscribe below, help a brother out, man. And I'll see you next time for another video. Peace.